Hi everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a magical weekend. Very magical weekend here, and lots of scores piling up because I haven't seen you in a while. Last weekend we had the coldest temperatures New Jersey has ever seen. We had 17 below, and my water pipes froze. So I had no water for 2 days until the temperature went back up. So coldest temperatures in New Jersey history. Not fun. And like what, the weekend before or 2 weekends before that we had the blizzard. So it hasn't been a fun winter, you know. But today it's getting a little bit nicer. I think spring is right around the corner. 29 days to spring. I'll take it. All right, first up, I'll say we're listening to Evening Star by Fripp and Eno. Beautiful stuff. Love it. Beautiful atmospheric mood music. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, lots and lots of stuff to show. A friend of mine sent me this. This is so beautiful. This is composed and narrated by Lionel Barrymore, MGM Records. This is called Halloween. Look at that. It's a 78 book set. Isn't that beautiful? I love the jacket. Such an amazing thing. Thrift scores. Let's see. A couple weeks ago in the thrift, I found a couple of 10 inches. You don't find them so much anymore. Symphony 5.5, A Symphony for Fun by Don Gillis, 10-inch, 33. A Band is Born, Billy May. Beautiful 10-inch. These are in great shape too. And I got this beautiful Caruso on the Italian Eterna label. Before his American Conquest, it says. Before his American Conquest. He was my grandfather's favorite. Beautiful old Caruso. Today in the thrift, I went to see Craig the Record King today, and then I stopped in the thrift and I found a nice copy of Tea for the Tillerman by Cat Stevens. Very fun record. I love it. Beautiful record. And I found this cool thing, Classical Gassers, great classical themes from the films. This has Rosemary's Baby on it, and it has 2001: A Space Odyssey. Very fun record. All right, let's see. Amazon. Got a lot of stuff here. The song retains the name Part 2, Volume 2. Now, the song retains the name Volume 1 on vinyl is one of my favorite records. It is up-and-coming bands doing versions of Zeppelin songs, and it's so great. And I have to say, Volume 2 does not come on vinyl, so I had to get it in CD. And I'm not, I don't buy CDs. I never ever buy them unless I absolutely can't get the stuff on vinyl, and this I can't. So, and that being said, this Volume 2 I don't like as much as Volume 1. It's just not as good. And this is awesome. Emily Autumn, Opheliac, also not available on vinyl. Really great stuff. She plays the violin. She's a gothy, very fun, crazy, wacky violin player, and it's just amazing. I love it. Let's see. Also in the thrift. Oh, this is so cool. Remember the Buddha bottles, that new beer that I found with the Buddha bottles that I loved? Well, I saved one of the bottles. I have it on the shelf, and I found this in the thrift today. It is an oil lamp. What you can make an oil lamp out of any bottle. So I figured I'd take the Buddha bottle and make a little oil lamp for the deck. Wouldn't that be fun? It says any wine bottle, but that'll work just fine. So it's got this wick, cotton wick and stopper that you put inside the bottle. Fill it with the lamp oil and you're good to go. I thought that was really, really, really fun. Also in the thrift, I got this beautiful, oh gosh, I love this. This is a beautiful, all teeny weeny mosaic tiles. Look, it's a total mosaic of Mary. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. It is so beautiful. It's so big too. It's really cool. I got that in the thrift today. Very happy about it. Very intricate, little tiny tile work. All right, eBay. This is Susie and the Banshees, Israel. Let's see. A while back, I got a Susie and the Banshee album. I think Juju from Craig the Record King, and this 45 comes inside the album, but the album was missing the 45, so I was able to find the 45 on eBay. So now that's complete. This is so beautiful. This is Iggy Pop and the photography of Mick Rock. This is a metal box set with a 45 of Iggy doing The Passenger, one of my favorites. And it's on color vinyl. And there's a book in there of photography of Iggy Pop by Mick Rock. Isn't that awesome? I got this for $14.99 on eBay, and when it came, the original price tag was on it. It was $45. I don't know if it was a record store day thing. It's put out by EMI, but whatever. It's just so cool, so different. Amazon, 33 1/3 series, Low. These books are so great. They take classic albums and just in detail talk about them and what went on during the recording of it and where the artist was at the time and all of that. So this is 33 1/3 version of Low. There's a ton of these books, 33 1/3 in the series. They have all, you know, I mean, look it up, you'll see what I mean. But this is great. Recording of Low, Iggy Pop, Brian Eno, all kinds of really great stuff going on with Bowie there. And I got David Bowie in the 70s, The Man Who Sold the World. Nice big fat biography, which I love, because when they end, you're sad. You don't want them to end, so I like the big detailed ones. eBay, Fire Ballet, Night on Bald Mountain. This is a beautiful record. This is a prog band from the 70s. But what drew me to them, first of all, Night on Bald Mountain, which, I mean, obviously I love. And they're from New Jersey. So that's really cool. Underground, 12-inch single from the movie Labyrinth, Bowie. Beautiful stuff. Magic Dance from Labyrinth, 12-inch single, Bowie. From Genesis to Revelation, new 180-gram vinyl, Genesis' first album. I saw that documentary on Genesis recently, and I'm totally immersed back into Genesis because I loved Genesis in the early days with Peter Gabriel, the costumes, all that stuff, and so I'm totally getting back into their early stuff, and I got that one on eBay. And in keeping with my replacing all the original Zeppelin albums with 180-gram vinyl, we have the one of the best Zeppelin albums of all time, number 3. This is actually the first Zeppelin album I ever heard, because this one my dad had when I was a kid, and I played it to death. Great stuff. Okay, from Craigie, the Record King. I hadn't seen him in a few weeks because of the blizzard and the sub-zero temperatures and all that. So today I went to see him. I got China Girl on 45. Bowie. I didn't have China Girl on 45. It's backed with Shake It. Shake It. China Girl on 45. And this is another 45 I didn't have. And this is 87 and Cry and Never Let Me Down with picture sleeve, Bowie. I get a beautiful Atlantic. I believe this is an import. Yeah, this is a British import, 1978. Yes, classic Yes, we have Roundabout on a British import, with the other side being I've Seen All Good People, which is fabulous. Really great stuff. And this one Craigie picked out for me, had it aside. It's Medway Magic by Manzanilla and Flirty, which he said is going to be something that I love. So that is on GMP Crescendo label. Very fun. I'm excited to hear that. Also from Craig, I got the Four Seasons, Vivaldi, the Four Seasons. I love it. I've been thinking about it lately because I'm really looking forward to spring. So, Vivaldi's Four Seasons. We got In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, 12-inch. Beautiful stuff. One of my favorite songs of all time. Okay, and like I said, Genesis, early Genesis. We have Nursery Crime. Beautiful, look at that. I love the cover on that. And another great Genesis, Selling England by the Pound. Beautiful stuff. This is interesting. This is Watkins Glen, it's called, and it's a band called Kings Road plays the heavy sounds of the Watkins Glen concert. And it has, you know, I love covers. So this one has Truck and Uncle John's Band, Casey Jones, Up on Cripple Creek, Stage Fright, The Wait, Statesboro Blues, You Don't Love Me, and Whipping Post. Isn't that fun? By a cover band. Fun. On Beautiful Stiff, we got Ian Dury and the Blockheads, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick, and Reasons to Be Cheerful. Oh my gosh, the Stiff label was so great back in the day. And Robert Gordon, of course, Rockabilly Boogie, one of the best rockabilly albums of all time. He revived rockabilly, Robert Gordon, and I loved him. I'm pretty sure I have this somewhere, but I haven't seen it in a while, So that was the massive amount of scores piling up. Have you been watching Vinyl? The HBO series Vinyl? It's really fun. I saw the, you know, of course, only the pilot has shown so far because it came out on Valentine's Day. It premiered on Valentine's Day, and it was, there were parts of it I was like, boring, but most of it was really great, and I liked, see, it's my era. It is my era. The Dolls, the Mercer Arts Center, Max's Kansas City. Those are, that was our New York. That's where we hung out. CBGB's, of course. So I'm interested to see where it goes. The Dolls, the people they put together to be the New York Dolls, they looked really good. They looked pretty authentic, because that's something that bothers me a lot when somebody's playing somebody that doesn't really remind me of them. But the Dolls were really good. I didn't like the person they had playing Robert Plant. Did you see him? He was too tall and skinny. Robert Plant was a little guy. And but on stage, when they did the live footage of Zeppelin, it looked cool. It looked really good. So since it's Scorsese and Mick Jagger as executive producers, how bad can it be, right? Just really fun. I think it's gonna be really good. And if you didn't see it when it premiered, you can see it on demand now. So I watched it on demand last night. So, and it was cool. It's gonna be a good one because there's gonna be a lot of familiar people in there because it's my era, you know. And it was the era when the bands actually hung out with the fans. I mean, it just, you'd be sitting next to the bar next to he was sitting at the bar next to Stiv Bators, Cheetah Chrome, Johnny Thunders. I mean, they just hung out just like we did. They didn't want to be stars, you know, and they really weren't when you think about it, right? But very fun. I think it should be very interesting, and anybody who's into music would probably get into it anyway. So I think that's about it, guys. I hadn't been here in a couple of weeks, so I wanted to come in and say hi and show you the new scores. Hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical weekend. I'll talk to you all very soon. Love you all.